Channel 8, Racine.
This is the early edition of Channel 8 News. I'm Todd Baxter.
That late winter storm, which is still giving many central Illinois residents some trouble, blew into the Racine area for a while on Saturday and left us with icy streets and sidewalks. We're still looking for him.
The Rebels won 6 of 12 events: 4-lap relay, the 1,600-meter relay, the long jump, the 40-lap relay, the 6-lap relay, and the 20-lap relay, and the 20-lap relay.
This roll will come racing out of Canada down across the Dakotas, and it'll extend now into the central portions of Wisconsin. And we're having a lot of snow around the area this evening, but
Racine County Board will also have a chance to give the study a thorough one once over before any final decisions are made as to which items in the report get the go-ahead. Ron Shaw, what's happening in the world of sports?
Our holiday director here at Channel 8, Tom Gateway, is with us tonight, and all of us here at Channel 8 at one time or another are accused of picking on Tom, but we want to make it perfectly clear tonight that that is not the case, and that this next story will prove that.
Another one of my favorite April Fool jokes is the wet paint sign. Now, as you know, this paint is not wet, and well, April Fool. Probably one of the oldest April Fool's tricks is changing the salt with the sugar. No, not that old trick. You're not going to get me with that one, Daryl. Pulling the chair out from under me. Gee whiz. Every Friday, the Telecable crew has a beer party. For the first time, they invited me to join. And I hope this was no April Fool. For Channel 8 News, I'm Tom Gateway.
One more.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Isn't that great?
It says dig.
Dig.
From Daryl Januzzi. Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you, guys. Some chocolate chip cookies.
Well, that's great. Right. Put them in your glove compartment. Next time the car craps out, you'll have something to eat.
This is wonderful. This is a check. Thanks, guys. That's a check for you.
Oh, hey, how about
that? Spring has sprung in the Racine area at 5:34 yesterday afternoon. Samuel Butler once remarked, "Youth is like spring, an overpraised season, more remarkable as a general rule for biting east winds than gentle breezes." The quote most applicable to last night's weather was made by Mark Twain. "In the spring, I have counted 136 kinds of weather in 24 hours.
I never knew you were a poet. But that was a beautiful spring story you wrote.
I didn't happen to write that.
Who did write that story? May we ask? I didn't hear it. I mean,
Huey Bruno.
Huey Bruno wrote that story.
Up-and-coming weatherman.
All you have to do is guess the snowfall in Racine from December 1st to December 24th. Write that down where our somebody help me out there.
Members of the local Kiwanis Club were busy this afternoon stocking Memorial Hall to accommodate the expected hungry crowds at their annual Pancake Day tomorrow. Up to 1,200 people are expected, and the Kiwanians are well prepared. 2 1/2 tons of batter, 32,000 sausages, and 400 to 500 pounds of butter, and 85 cases of syrup. Just enough to feed Hugh Bruno.
Well, I don't mean to pick on you. Everybody else is tonight. But I understood why everybody here was talking about doing other things tomorrow morning. You said, well, I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to rush right down to the pancake sale because I heard they only had 400,000 tons of whatever.
Last night was the night of the full moon, and of course the moon shines on Todd's head all the time.
The pieces that will end entering Earth's atmosphere intact should number about 500.
You may wonder why I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. We lost Mark Smathers.
Case Eagles advanced their golf team to the state meet after defeating Franklin, St. Francis, and Oak Creek in sectional play over the weekend to advance to state competition. Excuse me.
You know, we lost Bruno earlier. Was that last week when we lost him? Tonight we lost Smathers. You may be next. You never know.
The thing is, though, is we noticed that Mark was missing and nobody noticed that he was gone.
We'll be back with more news right after this.
Le Rig Coiffure Boutique, 2404 Lathrop Avenue in Racine. Hurry on over. You may even see an elf doing some last-minute holiday shopping.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Or you may run into an old friend.
A dirty old friend, no doubt.
If you could say anything, you could, but you can't. To the people gathered tonight, what would that be?
Go home. No, I wish I could be there. I'm on location right now.
Our director has been Martin Darkovics, cameraman Jim Summerfield, Dan Holmes. On audio tonight, Daryl Januzzi and Dave Driver and Al Vermont. Thank you guys, good job done.
3 straight pisses, and Pam Resong is on.
Eternal. That's a long time.
Bowls of peppers, red and green, olives like you've never seen. But the best of breakfast dishes, cucumbers. They're just delicious. So here, it gives you a little idea of breakfast in Israel.
One thing about this that I can't figure out, they call these idiot cards, you see. And I talked to our program director, Craig Burdick, and he's been in television a lot longer than I have, and I said, Craig, why do they call these idiot cards? And he said, gee, I don't know. Well, that's our program for tonight. In Racine, my name is Norm Trottier. Thank you for being with us. I hope you enjoyed it. Good night.
Racine Telecable is very pleased to announce its affiliation with Cable News Network, the only 24-hour news service in the nation. The decision to affiliate with Cable News Network was made as a result of extensive research of Racine Telecable subscribers. We have thus concluded our last 6 and 10 o'clock Channel 8 newscast.
Racine's cable television company is dropping about 1/3 of its local programming. Tonight we have a follow-up report to a series on cable television, and in that report, News 4's Tom Lujack will tell the story of a town that did not support a local show, a show costing more than $1 million to produce.
Good evening and welcome to the early edition of Channel 8 News. I'm Sean DeLong.
For the past 7 years, Racine's cable TV company has televised a daily local newscast. But now the show is canceled, the studio empty, and the staff is busy making audition tapes, looking for new jobs. What happened? General Manager Jack Naring showed me the latest ratings books that tell the story. There are more than 22,000 cable customers in Racine, but only about 1,000 of them have been watching the local news. So the show has been taken off the air.
Our people do good work. There's nothing wrong with what they've done, but the people don't watch it. It's that simple. We cannot give them the network news with the local news. And when the plane crashes in Chicago, you people have it, we don't have it. That's what the people want to see.
The cable company is replacing the local newscast with the National Cable Network News Service. There will still be some talk shows and sports programs produced locally, but the news show is gone, and the people who worked on it say it will be missed.
We did perform a function that probably won't be performed in this community ever again.
It is unique just to see the faces and the people of Racine in your own community, because it's not that big of a community, but it was something special.
But the local news station was not special to enough people here. Even the mayor, Stephen Olson, says he never watched. So, Channel 8 News is dead in Racine. All that's left is a lesson for other cities just getting cable. That is, the only way local programming can succeed is if people support it. Tom Lujack, News 4, Racine.
That's been the early edition of the news.
For Hugh, Todd, Jack, and myself,
Have yourselves a very safe and a very pleasant holiday.
We hope you have a very nice weekend ahead.
Thank you, Racine, and good night.